coverage in my area. I have been for the last 2.5 years.
That's definitely very frustrating and a very long time to be dealing with that, for sure. I know Amanda had showed me on the map where you're located, and it looks like you're in a good area where you are, and our technicians have taken a look at it. It's really not going to change a whole lot in your area, it looks like, at this point, and I do apologize for that.
She informed me that the towers were actually fine in the area, that there are multiple 4G towers around me, but that I'm still not receiving good service. Why am I not receiving good service if I have a Galaxy S3 and there are multiple towers around me?
I don't know why. I mean, anything can cause issues with coverage, such as tree coverage, hills in your area, new construction, things like that. I mean, there's a lot of different things that block cellular service, so it's really hard to know for sure what's going on as far as that goes.
Okay, I understand. Now, when I bought the phone, I was experiencing problems with T-Mobile right from the start. Right from when I left the store, I was having issues making connections, making phone calls, sending text messages, browsing the internet, and using any sort of application that would require any sort of cell phone data. When I brought the phone in, I was told that it was the phone's fault, that it was the LG G2X. And when looking up reviews of the LG G2X, I found that it did have some bad reviews, and that it might be the phone. So I dealt with the issues because I was under contract. For the last 2 years, I've dealt with the issues that came with the phone. And recently I got a Galaxy S3. When I received the Galaxy S3, I transferred it over with the new SIM card that I would need, and I've still experienced the same issues. And the only thing that T-Mobile has done for me is issued me a smaller credit, maybe a couple credits, maybe about $100 in credit, which was great. I really did appreciate that. However, for the 2.5 years of terrible service I've gotten, I don't feel that it is substantial. I'm hoping that there's something that T-Mobile will be able to do for me in terms of improving my service or giving me some sort of compensation for the last 2 years of horrible service I've had.
Yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying, and I agree with you that that's a very long time to be going with that. Unfortunately, we can't compensate for a coverage issue. It's cellular service. It's not necessarily going to be like a landline, and we wouldn't be able to really compensate for 2 years of issues, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm not asking you to compensate for all 2 years. I'm just asking you to maybe meet me in the middle or give me some sort of maybe a phone or an additional credit on top of the. I understand that I've received about $100. However, compared to the thousands that I've given you, it does not even compare. Is T-Mobile going to be able to do anything for me as far as compensation for the acknowledged 2.5 years of poor service or improving my service? Is there anything that is going to be done on T-Mobile's end about this?
I would say that the best option would be to improve your coverage, but we've already reviewed the situation there, and that is not actually in the works or going to be happening. So, there wouldn't be anything T-Mobile could do at this point. I do show $120 credit on your account currently, but that is really the most that we're going to be able to do at this time.
Okay, so T-Mobile will not be advancing me any sort of further credits or attempting to improve my service at all?
Right. I mean, our technicians have come out there. They have not found an issue in your area, so we will not be actually changing coverage in your area.
And I was advised that the best way for me to improve my coverage would be while I'm at home to connect to Wi-Fi. That's the best suggestion that you guys have for me as far as improving my wireless service would be to connect to my home paid wireless instead of going through your guys' network. Is that correct?
Yes, Wi-Fi calling is definitely a great solution for coverage issues, absolutely.
Okay, and just one last time, I want to reiterate here that you will not be spurting me any sort of assistance as far as compensation for the poor service. You will not be providing me any new phone nor new credit, and you will not be looking into improving my cell phone service in the area. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, I'm feeling like there's a part of that you're not understanding.
Yeah, you're correct. I just want to clarify. I believe I understand. I'm just looking to hear from you that you are confirming that fully. Just one last time before I hang up and let you go on your day.
Okay, yes, I have given you that information a couple of times. We will not be changing the coverage in the area. We will not be compensating any further for coverage issues. That is correct.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. And if I could just have your name and employee number right at the last second here, just for my records.
Certainly. My name is Pauline. First initial of my last name is R as in Robert. And my ID number is 124-0005.
Okay, thank you very much. Just on the last second here, I just want to leave the last person that I talked to a great review. She was very helpful in attempting to help me. Unfortunately, I was unsatisfied with her help due to the policy that she could not change. So I already forgot her name, but she was awesome.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll make sure I pass that on.
Yep, thank you very much. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Bye. So that was me getting off the phone with T-Mobile, and I'll clearly be switching wireless service here once that $120 credit runs out. Want to make sure I can at least get my money's worth there. But that's the service that T-Mobile is offering right now, and I just wanted to get a little recording of that conversation and throw it up on YouTube for you guys to hear, because I found it absolutely ridiculous that I had been a customer for the last 2.5 years. They had acknowledged my poor service. They had acknowledged the fact that it wasn't the phone. And their ultimate suggestion for me was to connect to Wi-Fi when I was at home, even though I had explained to them that I'd received this terrible service across all of Milwaukee, a major city. So that's my piece about that. And in their life, they did give me $120 credit. I will acknowledge that. That was great. But for as far as for the service that I've received over the last couple of years, it's unacceptable. It's sad. It sucks. But that's life. So enjoy, guys. Have a good one.